all about stretching our shoulders, so we're going to make our way onto the mat. Coming down to our hands and knees in table. Table pose has hands under shoulders, knees under hips, so your knees are a little less wide. And then we're going to take our right hand and put it palm up under our eyes, and then thread that right hand through till the right shoulder comes to the floor. Some options here is you can walk that left hand a bit higher and try to look up at the sky or ceiling above you. And then when you're ready to switch, push off that left hand. Replace your right hand up in front, and other side. Left hand, palm up under your eyes. Thread that left hand through, and then just trying to get that right hand farther up above your head. Maybe look up at the sky. Stay as long as you want. One side might be more tense than the other, but when you're ready, push off that high hand and come back into table. Table head, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. In fact, we'll walk ourselves right down onto the floor, lying on our bellies. But what we'll do here is turn to face our left hand. Our right hand goes out in a T. And this is a very important pose to be careful and protect your shoulders. So make sure there's a hand at your eyes. Make sure your right arm is out at 90 degrees. And when you're ready, if you can protect the shoulder, roll towards that outstretched arm. Now, if you can protect the shoulder, you can experiment with where to put your legs. You can try bending them, feet flat on the floor. I also encourage you to adjust where that front hand is. Just make sure you're keeping in mind your shoulder and protecting it from going too far. Very important to breathe here. And in a twisted pose like this, we want to make sure to keep some focus on our breath. And when you want to come out of this pose, make sure there's a hand at your eyes. Make sure both your legs are straight, and roll all the way back down. Once both your hips touch the floor, then bring that arm back in. And we'll go the other side. Sometimes I shift right to the edge of my mat, so I stay on my mat when I rotate. So this time left hand goes out in a T. Right hand at your eyes, and when you're ready to protect that shoulder, roll towards that shoulder. And take a moment, let it loosen. And as it does, if you can protect the shoulder, you can start to adjust the placement of your legs and feet. And even that front hand can reach for different spots. That stretches the neck and shoulders on the upper side as opposed to the lower shoulder. How's your breath? I like to close my eyes during this and many other poses. Your vision is unimportant here. Focus on how it feels. If it's hurting, definitely back off. And if it's stretching slowly, just let that stretch come. Stay as long as you want on this side. When you're ready to come out, make sure there's a hand at your eyes. Make sure both your legs are straight. And rotate all the way back to the floor with both hips. And then you can pull that hand back in. Good. One last move, reaching over your head. And just trying to create a long line through your spine, right up your fingertips, right out your toes, as far forward as you can go. And when you can't reach your fingers any further, glue them to the floor or mat, and then pull back. Just stretch through that. Good. And then release. Come up and make our way onto the next stretch.